What's up, guys? We're here with Jordan. He got first place today at the regionals. What were you playing today?
I played Chimera branded.
Branded, best deck, obviously, as always. Any shout you want to give today?
Shout out to my team, Dylan, Angus, Josh, Brad, JT, all the guys for supporting me. Shout out to the Bathurst guys that I came up with, Michael Roussel, Picard, James. Shout out to my girlfriend, and yeah, we got another top and first place again.
First place, that's crazy. Congratulations. New season as well.
Yep.
It's a nice new invite, fresh off the press. And before we dive in, over to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's show us these branded fusions.
All right, so I'll start with one of the best hand traps right now. So I main deck 3 Droll. Sometimes this can conflict because of Guardian Chimera during their turn, but like most decks that you're dropping this against, it's just pretty much an auto win. And I wanted a hand trap that was like one of the best to draw off of Guardian Chimera after the fact as well. And this card was just really good today. I must have used it like at least 4 or 5 times. So then we're gonna get into the engine. So 3 Cornfield. This is standard. This searches anything in your deck, basically.
Crazy card.
Yeah. 3 Mirror Sword Knight, also one of the best cards.
People are playing that at 2, and I think it's definitely or so many people are even playing at 1 of. I think it's definitely a 2 or 3.
No, I think these both have to be at 3. Like, yeah, they kind of play in Droll, but like, you got to get your engine going, and like, you need to see these cards as much as possible. They're 1 card full combos. So then I played 3 Gazelle. Some people play 2. I think that's incorrect as well. You always want more materials. Plus, this is another starter, worst case, to get your fusion spell or your Baphomet. And then we played 2 Baphomet. I tried 3. 3 is a hard brick. You do need the second one, unfortunately, for an engine requirement, but this card says Search 2, which is insane. And then we're going to get into the supplementary engines. So I played 2 Edge of Chain. This could have been a 3 of, but it also plays in the Droll, but 2 was fine, and it gives you the extra materials because it's a fiend. Discarding this off of so many things was also really good. And then we played 2 Albaz and 1 Kid. So this is searchable off of Baphomet because it's a level 4 beast. It helps you extend and give you a branded fusion for follow-up as well, so which is why I played the second Albaz. You could arguably cut both of these and play 3 branded fusion, 1 Albaz, but I really like the additional here to give more power.
It's also risky.
And then the last 2, I played 1 Gamma, 1 Driver.
Why this?
Yeah.
What's up with this?
So, this card, it's Droll. If they Droll you on your Patchwork, your whatchamacallit, what's it called?
Your engine.
Your Codal, sorry, I couldn't remember the name. Also, just going second, it's one of the best hand traps still. Drawing Driver is actually not that terrible. I drew it twice. I put it once back with Kid. The other time I used it with Guiding Chimera for material. And like, if you just draw this, it's almost a bomb that you win. And worst case, you could also dump it off of the branded fusion because it's a light material.
Fair enough.
So I only resolved Gamma once today, but it was really good. So that's it for the monsters. There's 21 of them, so we're gonna get into the spells. 3 Chimera Fusion. This card is insane. It's not once per turn, and being able to add back, make Guardian Chimera on your opponent's turn. This card was so good. I didn't brick on it. Some people play 2. I think it depends on the build, but in this, you want as many extenders as possible, so 3 is really good. 3 Branded Fusion. This speaks for itself.
Best card in the game.
And then I played 3 Patchwork. So the logic with Patchwork is this always gives you 2 cards, and the third copy, like, these act as fiends on their own because it gets you the edge gem, so it guarantees you a fiend material to fuse with, and that's why I like the 3rd one. Sometimes you could side the 3rd one out if you need space, but this was really good. And then we play 2 Poly. You don't need 3. 1's too little if you draw it instead. This helps protect your Guardian Chimera from like Book of Moons, which is popular right now, Imperms, everything.
A lot of good cards, yeah.
Speaking of Book of Moon, I also main 3 Book of Moon.
Gold rares.
Yeah, unfortunately gold rares, but this card is really good. I wanted a card that's really good going first and second. So this helps protect your Baphomet resolving against Imperm, Veiler, stuff like that. And you can still fuse with face down monsters, which is really good. And going second against like Curly, chaining to the trap, anything like that, this card is just all around one of the best cards in the game right now. Then I played 2 Talents. So this is for the off chance you do get interrupted. I just wanted to be able to draw into more extenders, and as you can see, I did play a decent amount of them. And also, just if they draw you and you rip out of their hand, and then you could still make your big fusion, you hit another card out of the hand. So they're down 3 cards after they draw you. So this was really good, and I resolved it quite a bit today. Then 1 Called By. This card was actually really good. It helped me in the final match against Tearlament, but we ended up getting a draw there. But this card it's Called By. It's that one for a reason. Now for a bit of the spice, 2 Fusion Armament.
Summons Albaz from grave.
But the reason I played it is that you'll see a card in my extra deck later, and it gives you a free beast on the field. And that gives you, so these acts as 2 beast materials, which with patchworks you get additional fiends, this gives you additional beasts. And this was a nice extender. You can side it out going second a decent amount, but this was not bad today. So that's it for the main deck, a clean 40. Extra deck. So for the standard stuff, 2 Guardian Chimera, 2 is standard. You're always going into 2. I never found myself needing 3 today at least, so that's standard. 2 of the
Chimera, the king boy.
Yeah. This is your main guy. This card is insane. Being able to banish from grave, bring back stuff on your opponent's turn as well is super nice, and people forget about it. So this was third. The third one never came up today. I was playing 3 for a while, but I wanted to make room for other cards, but 2 was fine today. Then 1 of this guy. This card is the OTK enabler. I won like 3 games today because of this card, and even if you have to summon it turn 1, and against certain decks they can't out it because it can't destroy my battle, this card really good. Helped me beat Pearly one game actually. Magnum the Reliever. I made this spell twice. This card's really nice as well. It gives you an additional draw, additional interruption. It's really good. Then the branded cards, Rinbrum, part of the combo with Branded Fusion to dump the Gazelle, which gets you your 1-card combo through Mirror. Albion, Mirror Jade, and Lubellion. I never summoned Lubellion today. I summoned Mirror Jade twice and Albion twice, I believe. This card was really nice because it helped me do some OTK pushes. But then Garura, this is a super poly target. I do side super poly, but it's also an engine card because Edgem Chain plus Perfament makes Garura. So you can, and then if you have an extension, you can go Garura plus another card into Dragostapelia, which was really nice today as well. Speaking of Dragospelia, this card comes up a lot. It's really good. Mud Dragon, poly target, you can also make it as well. Starving Venom, I made this once. It was pretty good. And then the card I was talking about earlier for Armament. So you reveal the Illusion Beast. You reveal this, and that summons this. So you get the free material beast on field, and then it helps you extend through that.
Never thought I'd see this card played in 2023.
Yeah, exactly. And it was actually pretty nice. So that's it for the extra deck. Then for the side deck, 3 Nib. So I wanted this mainly against like Dragon Link, all the combo decks, but I didn't feel like it was good enough to main. Plus, if I'm not playing like Veil or Imperm or stuff, this is usually better paired with those. And but this was still solid today. I resolved it a couple times. Then I played 2 Dark Kaiju. I wish I could have fit a 3rd, but this 2 was nice. And the funny thing is this is a Fiend, so it can act as engine requirement, worst case. And I actually did that 2 or 3 times today, and it was pretty nice. And this is against like Pearly, Towers type monsters, everything like that. King Tiger Wanghu. So this is so this is searchable and summonable on your opponent's turn through your Berthament, and it could be against Pearly and Sprite and a couple other matchups, but this card was really nice. It didn't come up today, but in testing it was really good. Then 2 Cosmic, just generic. These were Lightning Storms, but I wanted things to just deal directly with Floodgates or dealing with like Unchained cards or Ricka Field Spell, like just stuff like that. So the chainable things were nice. And even in the mirror match, the Chimera Fusion can only be activated in the main phase, so if you hit it during draw or standby phase, it's nice. Duster speaks for itself. 3 Super Poly, this card was insane today. I kind of wish I mained it, but at the same time, the certain matchups that it was good against was really good. And the matchups that it's not good against, well, you don't really want to see it, but it was really good today. And then the last card was evenly matched. This was just for mainly everything else. It's still a good card. Not many things are putting up too many generic negates. And when you even the playing field, if this deck gets steamrolling, its advantage is insane. So
you can get like 11 cards in hand sometimes.
There's one game I had a full board of stuff. They ripped a card out of their hand, had 7 cards in hand on their turn, and was still able to do stuff. So it was pretty insane. So, but yeah, that's the deck. It got me first place, and
congratulations once again. Huge shoutouts. Crazy deck.